Jen Perga, it is so good to have you on this call. I know you have your calls on Monday nights, and so we always kind of have that run over. But the fact that you're here, thank you so very much. And I know you got a lot on your heart, so I'm just going to turn you loose. And you guys, let's give it up for Jen coming in to keep the ball rolling, keep the party alive. So over to you. How are you?
Oh my gosh. Well, hearing Sharon, my heart's beating out of my chest. Dawn and Sharon, thank you for going first. And what incredible stories to get to hear from the two of you guys and in the field doing this. And it is just absolutely, that's what we're here for, is the stories, your guys' success, your stories, the fact that you guys are, paving the way and we get to honor that. What an absolute blast. And so thank you for having me tonight. I think if I could ask you guys to think, 1 year out. So May 11th, 2027. Like 1 year. I love that Dawn and Sharon both said it's not the fast stories. They built this in the pockets of their life. And May 11th, 2027. Because here's the thing. I'm going to speed it up because I work in 90-day increments. So I'm going to tell you the fast story. But I need you to know that I build that in the long term. And when we said yes to launching what we are doing here, we did that in short spurts. When Heather Hermes and I sat on the bed in Spain, we were evaluating. She already was in. I had put my application in, you guys, but I had not hit my fast start bonus because I wasn't so sure a year ago if I was ready to go all in again. If you don't know my story, when I said yes to helping Heather launch North America, it was one of those moments where I thought, okay, do I really want to go all in again? And for some of you guys, put a one in the chat if you're here you came because you wanted to make more money. Put a two in the chat if you came here because you wanted to travel more. There's a trip on your dream board that you are looking at your wall and you want to travel a little bit more. Okay, perfect. Okay, we got a little of both. Fantastic. Well, I came honestly because this is what Heather said to me. She was like, Jen, what if all we do is work out and we can pick a trip and we can travel and work out? And then I found out how great the compensation plan was. But to be honest, I really chose it because of what we were doing, the mission behind this company, more memories and moments for families, right? So I could get behind that as a movement. And I look on my wall every day. First of all, it was you. Okay, who's from the US? Put a three in the chat if you're from the US. Put a four in the chat if you're from Canada, because it's like this whole thing with Canada and the US. Okay, and if you're from Australia or Mexico, whatever, put a five in the chat. If you're from Australia or Mexico, put a six in the chat. Okay, so here's the thing. I wouldn't have chosen to launch in a big way. I probably would have just been a customer if I was just like, I want to take a trip. But I chose something bigger because there's a lot of people's futures that have hitched their wagon to mine. So I chose to dream bigger. So if you can put a 48 in the chat box, I want to tell you what's going to happen in 48 days. Thank you. Okay, in 48 days, there's going to be over 1,000 people with their butts in the seats in Phoenix, Arizona. In 48 days, people are going to draw a line in the sand. So you think right now we have 6,000, 8,000, 5,000, whatever the actual number is here in North America launching, and you think that's our number. Well, I'm telling you, you go put another 1,000, 1,500 people in a room in Phoenix, Arizona that are right in front of travel season, and what's going to happen? Are they going to go tell anybody about it? Yes or yes? Like they're going to go tell people about it, right? So we have 48 days to get our butts in the seats in Arizona. If you have not bought your ticket yet, run, don't walk. MWR Life Events, or Tony can tell me what it is. It's something like MWRLifeEvents.com, I think. And so here's the deal, you guys. I don't care if you look at the ticket. I look at the ticket as an investment. I look at the ticket as what will it cost me if I do not show up? Like if I wouldn't have had my butt in the seat in Spain to hear the stories of all the leaders that have gone before us, if I had not been able to meet Ilian in person and actually feel the top earner, Ilian Estimov is going to be the number one income earner, not just in MWR Life, you guys. He is going to be the number one income earner in the entire profession. Why? Because this gentleman does not let up. Why? Because he believes in all of us. Why? Because he just keeps going, and all of your stories matter to Ilian. All of your stories matter to each and every one of us. And that's why I'm going to tell you something. If you have not created your first rank story here, I want to ask you to do it in the next 48 days. Some of you guys are going to be very uncomfortable and you're like, but Jen, but I don't know what to do on the Facebook, or I don't know what to do on the TikTok or on the Instagram or on the any of it. I don't care because I'm telling you, Heather and I didn't know how to do the presentation for MWR Life when we started signing up. What we did was we're like, they have a corporate presentation. Let's just get on and do it. And so, yes, I'm a professional. I've been doing this for 14 years, but we all started at zero. And I'm committed right now with you guys. Who wants to get their fast start bonus? Put a 6 in the chat. If you're like, don't just say it. Don't just say it unless you really want to get your fast start bonus. Because we have like this little countdown. How cool is that? We have a little countdown. Some of us is giving anxiety, and some of us just saying, hey girl, it's a little reminder that you have, 2 days left to get your fast start. Well, I want you to know that the clock is there to incentivize you to start putting the squeeze on your conversations, because y'all did the promo conversations, right? You all did the promo conversations the last couple months, and now all of those people that didn't say yes during the promotion time are about to say yes to you during this time, because where is the best spot in your organization? The next one. The next one that you go put somebody in your team is the next sign up. Because where does the person after that have to go? After that person. So I'm going to tell you, if you have not gone with posture and certainty, okay, I saw a lot of ones. Some of you guys got here to make money. I thought a lot of twos, you wanted to come here to take a trip. If you have certainty that MWR Life is your vehicle to make more money, put a 1 in the chat box. If you believe with certainty that it is your vehicle to make more money, put a 1. If you believe it's your vehicle to go travel and have a trip at the end of the year, that's your vehicle. Fantastic. That's your certainty. We are in the belief and certainty business, meaning I believe without a shadow of a doubt that there is going to be the American Airlines arena filled with 20,000 faces. I look at it every day in my room, in my office. I also now, because I have a team in Canada that is like, we're going to kick the US's tushy. I love a good competition. The Canadians are like, you're coming to Halifax Stadium. So anyone else on here, do you got a stadium nearby that you want to start focusing on? Because when Tony said, what are you most excited about right now? I said, market share. I say that because I came from no money. I didn't grow up with any money in my family. I did not have parents that ever took me anywhere on trips. We went to a tent, we camped. We didn't do like lavish vacations or whatever. And so why is money important to me? Because I want other moms, other dads to not have to say no to their grandchildren, to not have to say no to whatever. So I make that attachment of filling a stadium, not because it's gonna, do you think Ilian wants more money? I mean, maybe, but he is doing this because of the vision and the mission that we are all on together. More income for families, making wishes real for the teams in Russia that need to have an income stream, for the teams in other places. So I wanted to come on here tonight and say to you that in 48 days, or you can do 1 year from now, May 11th, 2027, what is your new story? Because everything that happened before you walked into the Zoom, whether you're from Yale or jail, whether you had a bad day, whether your family stinks or whatever, this is your community, and you're here and you're loved and you are supported and you are poured into because we want your success. We want you to win. We want you to be traveling. We want you on the beach. We want you to, Allison says, retire her husband. We got a new stadium. We got the Cleveland Browns stadium, wherever that is. But I'm telling you guys, here's the thing. Don't laugh at me. I don't know anything. I'm in a travel deal and I don't know where anything is. I got lost in Canada, and here's the thing. I love making people excited about their business because that's the truth. If I can have you take my certainty and belief and posture that we are headed towards that for more memories and moments for family, that is the place. Now, some of you guys you're listing stadiums in Ontario or Canada and Indiana. Oh, Indiana. Thank you, Wendy. Okay. Imagine you getting out of your comfort zone, and because you said yes, that stadium gets filled. I love Sharon's like, we don't know anything. Wait, I love, thank you, Sharon. Imagine because you said yes, that stadium gets filled because every day you wake up and you go, okay, I'm just going to get my butt in the seat. If you can become a really good inviter and promoter to the next event, like getting yourself to the Phoenix event and bringing your team with you, bringing, if it's a party of one, welcome to the party. We cannot wait to have you there. If you bring your 3 people with you, you are welcome. No one left behind. You will not feel left out. We do not leave people. This is a community effort here, y'all. And we want you to feel like you are absolutely welcome when you come. But the important thing is, this is your future, you guys. Instead of thinking that like your leader knows the presentation, this is you. This is your time to shine. Your DNA is being put into the foundation of the launch here in North America, and the market share gets to be yours. You just have to be brave enough to open your mouth to invite people in to say that, you know, whether they want to make more money or they want to go on a vacation. It's like really only 2 things, or both. They want to do both things, right? I love that Dawn said, you know, people in midlife or in that stage of life where all of us are, a few of us are in that, it just gives you purpose again. You guys, this company gives me purpose. If it gives you more purpose, more joy in your life, you know, put a 7 in the chat. If you are having more joy, more purpose, more fun in your life because of this, then use that, fuel that for you to be able to share this opportunity with other people. Hey, listen, I have more joy, more, you know, fun in my life because I'm part of this community. Jump on my Monday night call. You got to hear from these people. We are having a blast. And I will leave you with this. Arizona is literally in 48 days. I am starting all over again. I am pretending like I'm not any rank at all and that I'm building a whole new line of business and that I have to do the fast start myself. And so I have one of my 2 that are already part of the story already. And I want to encourage you guys that right now, number 1, get your ticket to come. Number 2, though, who are you going to be inviting? I don't care if you have to turn over 40 leaves, 40 Facebook messengers, you know, don't get in jail, but I'm just saying, like, start getting in conversations, you guys. On the last call I was a part of, it was like, can you get in 30 conversations a day? Can you connect with 30 new people? Maybe it's 10. Pick a baseline. So for 48 days before we get to Arizona, how many people will you commit to connecting with every day? At a minimum, it should be 1. At a minimum, it should be 1. So put that in the chat. If you can come, you know, commit to, how many people can you commit to a day? And I say this because I love it. Some of you goes, yes, a minimum of 1. Because here's the thing, 1 person a day will give you 48 new contacts. That should get you to silver. At a minimum, you should get to silver by the time we get to Arizona. Your story getting to silver, guess what? You're one of the first silvers in the entire North America launch. Think about that. You said yes. You became one of the first silvers in the entire launch of these countries. You guys, that's history in the making right there. You have a chance to make history with us. Don't count yourself out because you're like, oh, I haven't gone silver yet. I haven't gone silver yet. I'm about to go silver. We are going silver because why? We want our membership covered at the end of the year. I just got unlocked my trip for 2 and I'm eternally grateful. I'm like, where are we going to go? You guys, that is what I want you guys to start dreaming about. Where are you going to go on your trip at the end of the year when your membership gets unlocked and you have a chance to do that? And I think really, Tony, that's what I wanted to share about tonight is that if you can really, you guys, surround yourself daily with your own certainty, this is a muscle you have to protect right here. I saw this guy giving a graduation speech the other day and he goes, do this. And I was like, what does that mean? And he was like, plug your ears from everything around you. So meaning if you can get yourself as a professional, like, protector of your mindset and you see your vision of here's what's going to happen before 48 days and you can just keep in your certainty. MWR Life is the most incredible platform. Use it. If you have not booked a trip yet, you will be more certain every time you book a trip, every time you save money, every time you do an activity, every time you're going to go to Arizona and be in the lazy river in the hotel. I've wanted to go to that hotel for my entire life. And the Westin Caroland in Arizona is where our life experience is going to be at. There's like a whole lazy river. We're going to do content together, you guys, and have so much fun. That's what we do as a community. So, Tony, tonight I just want to talk about creating their story in the next 48 days and at bare minimum, having a new story by May 11th, 2027. Today they draw a line in the sand that they're not going to go the end of tonight without deciding what their new story is. And here we go.
I love it. I love the fact that you're creating your story from ground zero. You know that you're saying that, and that's what leaders do, and that's what you're doing, right? As you're talking, don't go anywhere because I got to ask you questions. Okay, so
Yeah.
I love it. You when you were talking, one of my teachers in this industry, he said, Tony, you have to have S period O period I period, or excuse me, S period O period U, and that sense of urgency, and you have SOU like it's crazy, like you're on fire. You have sense of urgency in everything that you do, and I appreciate that. I want to ask you a question. So let's just say I want everybody to hear this from you because I know exactly where this is going. Let's just say there's 6,000 people, 7,000 people, 8,000 people. Doesn't matter. I'm going to ask you point blank. Do you feel? Let's say there's 8,000 people. Do you feel there's going to be more people joining in all of North America MWR?
Then already.
Then yeah, you think there's going to be more people joining North America more than 8,000?
Oh, I'm not like this is and I feel an obligation, Tony, because I
Yeah,
my rank is great. I could just be like, "Woo, we're good."
yeah,
But like I feel a moral obligation because I said yes to actually carry out the mission that we've told our everyone who's hitched our wagon to us. And
yeah,
that's why I feel urgent about it, truly.
yep. Okay, so follow-up question. So yes, there'll be more people joining. Jen, where are these people all going to go? They have to go somewhere. Where are they going? Right? They have to go underneath somebody that's on this call, right? They have to go somewhere. You guys, and you said it over, you're the pioneers, right? You're the you got to get your land share right now. Like you've got to get your you got to make your stake right now because all these people that are joining this company have to come from somebody, and it might as well be you.
I mean, this is what Sharon and Emily would joke because they're in Maine and they're like, there's a lot of people in Maine. I'm like, there's a lot of people, but they're coming through each market. So you guys have to look. I looked on the map in our school the other day and you can see where's pockets of people in the team. And I'm like, y'all, there's some work to do. Like there's markets that have no one. There's
Yeah,
people in California. If you're in California, put a one in the chat because here's what's funny. There was like we said this the other day, and only three people in all of California. California is bigger than most countries,
yeah,
Tony. So it's
yeah,
like they're going underneath one of y'all. They're going underneath one of you guys. It's the who can talk to the most people fastest. And I do it with urgency because I feel urgent. Like the fact that I've gone to the plaza, Tony, like, Home Alone hotel, and I
yeah,
got to walk out the door to whatever the park is, Central Park. I mean, and it's like, and Hawaii for a bungalow for my birthday, for my 50th birthday, because of this platform. Instead of me paying 9,000, I paid 4,000. Like, it's unbelievable what this company's allowed me to do. And my passport was expired a year ago. So that's where I'm like, it's changing all of our lives. And we owe
yeah,
it to people to not be selfish, to let them know about it.
yeah. I appreciate your leadership. You've been consistent since day one, and I want to thank you for the hours that you are devoted to helping all of us be better because that's truly what you want. You want all of us to be better, and I want to thank you for that. So all these people are going somewhere, guys. They got to go underneath some of you. So whether you like it or not, so go out there, hit silver again, take advantage of the fast starts. And Jen, guys, give Jen your favorite emoji. I'm just kind of curious what it's going to be. I see hand claps. I want to see. I'll probably see some fire, some hearts. Thank you, Jen, very much.
Thank you,
And
Tony.
I will see you very, very soon. Love it,
Yes.
love it, love it.